Hey, what's up, everybody? Daddy Warbucks here, and today we are finally resuming our playthrough of the Princes of the Apocalypse. Um, Now, we've been away for a while, so I wanted to recap, not just for people that may be tuning in, but for our players as well, because I'm sure I had trouble remembering. I'm sure you guys did too. Um, in our last session, the party was still recovering after the revelations that were unearthed after the sinkhole opened in the middle of Red Larch, um, with the cult of the believers being exposed, the murders that had happened inside the tomb coming to light, and the believers' involvement with another cult, the cult of the Black Earth. Um, Things were quite different in Red Larch. Everyone was more distrustful of each other, and um, the believers, most of them had fled town for fear of persecution or prosecution in the case of the murders. And the only one that the party knows of, what happened to them, is their old friend Maliko from the Stoneworks, who was in captivity. After speaking with Maliko and investigating other potential leads on the cult of the Black Earth, they went to speak with Gilker, a man who ran a barbershop in town, but also he uses the barbershop as a front for the black market. During their conversation with Galker, they began to look into these iron bars that they had acquired from the Black Earth priest Ferric in the Tomb of Moving Stones. And turns out that these iron bars that the party had were quite valuable. The party, after Galker's initial reaction and how the other people that were there started to kind of intimidate and threaten the party, in response to seeing these very precious possessions, the party fled, and they went back to the tavern to discuss what to do. They met Jamna Gleamsilver, who introduced herself as a member of the Zentarum. She informed the party about the missing Mirrorboard delegation, and upon learning of the bars, she put two and two together and deduced that the bars were from the missing delegation. She told the party that if they were to find out what happened to this missing group of delegates, they could potentially make them all extremely wealthy. And after protests from the rest of the group were heard, the Rolling Tide decided to relinquish the Mirrorboard bars to Jamna. They went back to Galkers to investigate another lead, trying to find out anything else on the cult's activity that they had been investigating in the region. And after finding a barely concealed grave out in the Somber Hills, which was very unusual because it looked like the people were crushed and have fallen from a great height, and their graves were surrounded by feathers. So when they went back to Galkers to follow up on a lead, the party kind of lost its cool. They ended up killing Galker in a fit of frustration and rage. And after they kind of came to their senses, they panicked and tried to make it right so as not to face legal repercussions. They paid for a raised dead for Galker, who has this far not retaliated against the party. And now the party, at the end of all of that, they went back to the inn to try and collect their thoughts and decide on what to do next. And even though things were not going so great at the end of the last session, we do know a little bit about where to investigate. Through all of their conversations with Galker and his men, they found out that there is a group that seems to be within a place called the Feathergale Spire. and it could be a lead on the deaths of the men in the shallow grave. And so that's where we are today. You guys are in the inn. You're just it's the day after your confrontation with Gelker. And after a knock at the door, Yamaraja is walking in and rejoining the group after his sudden and unexpected absence. And you guys know what to do, and I don't know. It's on you guys now. What would you like to do?
Hey guys, you doing?
Where have you been?
I just been out in the forest. I just needed some time to, like, with all that happened. Like, once we got those kids out, I just needed some time to think and meditate.
Cultist?
What?
Anyhow, I think we should go investigate the delegation.
The missing delegation.
Yeah, it's that one.
Any leads?
Do we know where it went missing? I think we got the directions.
I
Directions
seem to
to...
remember a bridge or something. Oh no, wait.
No, you guys are confused. You don't know the location of Feathergale Spire. You only know the name of the location.
No, the
We
mission
even went
delegation.
through this in the Discord.
But that's different from the missing delegation, right? It went missing on some road.
Yeah, on the only thing that you know is that they were supposed to have been passing through this region.
So we just follow the road backwards? Till we run into
No.
something?
No. Why would you? There is no point to that. You know, guys, what? Feathergale Spire. You know that the cultists here are involved somehow, because the bodies that you found were connected to the delegation, along with the iron bars that you have. We know the cults. These guys disappeared. The cults involved. Let's investigate the cults.
Right.
Surely someone knows where the Spire is.
Well, what we do know from speaking with the corpse is that there was a betrayal between the Black Earth and the Howling Hatred. Meliko knows more about the Black Earth. She might know something about, this competing faction.
By all means, if we want, we can go and speak to her. Is she still in town?
I don't know. The last that you had seen her, she was with Constable Harbrick, and she was in the meat locker.
So, do you want to go and speak to Meliko then, Pikmin?
I mean, do we have any other leads at the moment?
Well, I was thinking maybe there'd be someone who'd heard of the Spire or something similar around here. Failing that, we could always try and find a larger town nearby, one with a, shall we say, larger population. They might have heard something. I'm getting fed up of talking to farmers, mainly.
So, what did you guys do while I was gone?
Nothing.
Yeah, me and Rav stayed at the inn and identified some items, and that's all that happened. I don't know about the other guys, what they have done.
Is
Also
anyone?
haven't been to the local geographers, have we?
No, none that there's no one in town that you've experienced that would do anything like that.
Are there not like traders passing through every now and again?
Oh,
Here.
maybe I'm misreading Thalorn's Safe Journeys. Maybe it's just another store.
Have
Yeah.
we seen traders come and go while in town?
Very
Or,
rarely.
like-
Remember when you
Yeah.
guys came into town? It was a bit of a surprised everybody, because even though Red Larch sits at the intersection of several major roads, people traveling this far away from Waterdeep is pretty unusual. And whether or not they stop at Red Larch, it's usually just for a day or two as they continue down the road, since Red Larch in itself is not that much of an attraction.
But I remember you saying something about the All Shrine kind of harbors traveling priests, don't they?
Correct.
When they come. Yeah. As much as I hate to say it, I think we might want to go visit the Old Shrine again, if we're looking for someone who knows the surrounding area a bit better.
By all means.
Innkeeper probably knows something too.
What did he say?
Sorry, I said Innkeeper probably knows a thing or two. Maybe.
Okay, so you've got couple ideas. Talk to Meliko, talk to the Innkeeper, talk to someone from the All Shrine, right? So what are we? Where would you like to go?
Let's start with the Innkeeper. We are here already, so
Okay. So walking downstairs, you see the familiar face of I think, what was her name? Lyneth? Oh god, I'm not gonna remember anyone. And she is just kind of going about serving drinks, getting breakfast orders from the kitchen, and as always, the kitchen is
On fire.
On fire. There's smoke billowing out, but it's it's nice to have the familiarity, and you've come to almost kind of appreciate the constant cursing from the kitchen. It's a humorous sight, and it is very much dependable. All right. After a moment, she turns her attention to you and comes up and says, "What'll it be this morning?"
We're actually, well, I assume we all want food.
Kayla.
Sure.
That was close.
I assume we all want food, so that. But also, we were wondering if we could speak to you about the surrounding area.
Oh. And what a particular would you like to know? I can help you the best I can, dear.
Really, it's only about one thing. Do you know of a place called Feathergale Spire?
I've heard of it. I sometimes travelers who pass through the inn, they talk about it, claim it to be haunted, say that they hear noises and things flying about in the night. I don't know where it is, however, as I've never rightly left Red Larch. Spent most of my life here, just tending to the inn. But either check with someone here, maybe one of the other patrons, or I'm sure if you head over to the Helmet High Sun, someone at the bar will be able to tell you for sure.
Well, thank you, I guess. We'll be sat over there. Feel free to bring the food as it's ready.
So, Folkvar, what are you doing there? Use your voice.
Folfar's gonna pet him.
I said use your voice.
Hell no. And Folfar's gonna stand on a table after slightly hearing about asking someone from the bar if they know, and he's gonna ask where whatever Spire is while standing on a table.
So, there's one man sitting off on his own. He's got long gray hair, an eye patch covering part of his face. He looks up. He's like, "I know where the Spire is."
See? It's easy, Fishman. I'm gonna walk across and sit with him.
He looks at you through his one good eye. Why are you headed to the Spire?
I'm trying not to ramble as Folkvar being crazy. It's gonna be quite difficult. I'll shove Tide forward.
Oh, really? We're looking for the missing delegation, just as everyone else is. We heard there might be some leads about Feathergale Spire, as well as our own personal interests after finding some weird stuff around town.
Well, I would strongly advise ye against going to the Spire. It is a cursed place. Strange goings-ons occur there. I have traveled all along the Tribor Trail in all my years, I've never heard of anything good happening at Feathergale. If you go, you must practice caution. Believe nothing. There are spirits at work.
Thank you for the warning. I assure you, we are accustomed to not good things.
Not good things.
As he says goes, Folkvar will sneak up behind Tide and go, "Ooh!" and walk away.
He looks at you for a moment. He's like, Feathergale Spire. It's actually up in the Somber Hills, directly east of town. It'll take you a bit to reach it, because you'll have to travel up through the hills, and the hike will not exactly be pleasant. But it is reachable within a day's travel.
Well, thank you, sir. You know, we spent about 2 days trying to find this information. It's surprising that someone just had it.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Let me buy you a drink quickly, and I'm gonna sit down with the man and buy him a drink, while the rest of the party do whatever it is they're doing.
What is the rest of the party doing?
Being confused.
Sitting around.
Finn, can I borrow you? Come with me upstairs.
Wait. Me?
Yeah, I'm kind of taking him by the hand and lead him upstairs.
No!
This is totally weird.
Save me!
I'll be
someone.
back in a minute.
Last time we left him on his own, he came down covered in blood.
I'm gonna go to the room.
Lock the door.
The door can be unlocked. I'm going to put the portable hole flat against the wall. Finn, do me a favor and walk in there for a second.
Wait, you want me to walk into the wall?
No, into the hole. It's complicated. Just step inside.
Oh, so, okay. I stepped inside.
Okay. Hold tight, and I'm going to close the hole.
Wait a minute. You're gonna trap me in here?
Well, I'm gone. You're in a blank black space, I imagine. I guess the DM can tell you what you see.
Oh, you see nothing. There is nothing inside the confines of the portable hole. There's no source of light. It's just nothingness.
Can I breathe?
That is a question, isn't it?
As a small creature, he should have 20 minutes of air.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going, now that the hole is closed up, I'm going to
Although he
I'm gonna-
is a medium-sized creature.
oh, then he's got 10 minutes. Anyway. I'm going to bring it up to my face, the cloth, and Finn, can you hear me?
Can I
No,
hear you?
he would not be able to hear you.
I'm just testing it. I'm going to give it a really, really good shake. Like, move it around in all directions, this piece of cloth in my hand.
Okay.
And then I am going to open it up on the floor this time.
Okay.
And I want to look inside and see how he's standing, or if he's fallen, or how... I'm basically testing how gravity works in there.
He is, well, it's an extraplanar space. It's not like there is gravity. Stuff just is floating in there.
That's all I wanted to know. Alright, thanks. You can come on out now.
Can I leave on my own?
Yeah, you see, you're inside this space. The hole opens. You can just grab the edges, pull yourself out.
Okay. So I leave and ask Pigman, so what was that?
I wanted to know how the space works. You do notice that you now climbed out from the floor. You entered from the side of the wall, right?
Yes.
But you didn't notice any of that while I was doing what I was doing out here.
Yeah, it's pretty much dark inside there and no movement at all.
Did you hear me at all when I was talking to you?
No.
So the space is completely cut off. It's fine. We figured it out. I'll you can be elaborate later. It's fine. And I'll fold it up and put it in my pocket as a pocket square.
That's racist.
I'm sorry, somebody's not there. And I'll go back downstairs.
Okay then.
So what was that all about?
I wanted to figure out how this hole works.
What'd you find?
In short, there's no gravity in there. Take that and make what of it you will.
It's dark inside there.
I'm sure I will find several things that we can do with this. Anyway, breakfast?
Breakfast.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you guys are going to order breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So she goes around, takes your food orders. It's going to cost you 5 copper pieces each. And then you'll have to wait a little bit while they prepare your order. What are you going to do in the meantime?
I'm gonna sit back down with the party once Pikmin comes back down. So I found where Feathergale Spire is.
Oh, that's good. So after eating here, we should prepare to leave then? Or
Yeah,
do you-
I'm
Go ahead.
personally I'm rather fed up of being at a dead end. So let's
Folkvar's still sat with the guy, so he's going to look at him and go, "What happened to your eye?"
The man looks up at you and he's like, Well, in me younger days, I was a sailor, and we were out at sea, far to the north, in the sea of moving ice, and it was then we were attacked by these ferocious beasts. They were twice as tall as any man, and they had scales for skin. They looked a lot like your friend there, and he points to the tide. As he puts his hand up and just kind of touches the patch where his eye used to be. He says, "They killed most of me crew, and when they did, the only way for me to escape was to alight the powder kegs that lay underneath. I lost me eye and most of me friends, but in the ensuing madness, I was able to escape with me life. I wouldn't trust that man."
I know he smells a bit fishy.
Something smells fishy.
Thank you for the information, and Folkfar will go walk towards the pie, then turn around and go outside. Start screaming about the end times and people dying.
Oh,
So, do we leave him by himself?
sure. I just.
With any luck, he'll be arrested.
I mean, it's been a couple of weeks. We can just.
Why would he be arrested?
Wishful thinking.
Okay.
Yama, what are you doing?
Sitting at the party, being confused.
I'm gonna give him a very quick breakdown of what happened in Gaelka's hut. Basically, I'm not proud of it, and I'd like us not to talk about it, but I lost my temper,
Okay.
and that's where we'll leave it.
You lost your temper.
Yes.
Oh, is that crumble bread here yet?
No, she's not making you crumble bread. She's making you eggs and bacon and like you guys paid 5 copper. You're getting the works.
Oh, well, I'm not suffering for nothing.
I wanna lean over to Gareth and ask him how he lost his temper.
To be honest, I have no idea.
Was Gareth here?
I don't really know why.
Oh, he was there, and he was clubbing people.
Yeah.
What? Wait.
I don't know, man. He just started swinging.
Wait. What? What?
No, that was out of character.
My light's all off.
Let's just... It will come up in time. I'm sure we'll just leave it alone until then.
No, I want to. What?
It's probably best if you don't know anyway. That way you have deniability later.
In the middle of this conversation, she's coming up with your food. It's finally ready, and it's only mostly burnt.
That's how I like it.
Well, at least it's better than yesterday food. So
Right?
I'm just gonna sullenly dig in and try and ignore the conversation that is happening around me.
nom 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 nom.
So after this, we just head out, Somber Hills.
Well, we might have to retrieve the old man, but yes.
He's probably long gone by now.
No, he does this like every day. I'm actually kind of curious where he goes.
Someday we should follow him around.
Is there a window open, Daddy?
In the inn?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
So outside, all you can hear is squaw, squaw, death eagle. Ah!
Yeah, we'll get right on following him.
Yeah, maybe it's not a good idea.
I'm gonna stand up, leave the inn, and just calmly walk after Folkvar.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave too. I'm just gonna see kind of what's going up. And
Well, Folkvar has quite lost his mind.
I still believe we should bonk him in the head again, see if he comes back.
See if it corrects it.
Yes.
Can I look for that person?
No. You look around and you can't tell where it was coming from.
I'm going to do a little light reading while all this is going on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hunt down Folkvar. I'm just gonna go have a look for him.
Okay. So after you rein in Folkvar, what are you guys doing?
I assume I don't have to drag him to the inn.
No, you just take him by the hand and he follows behind.
No. When we get back to the inn, we should head out. The Feathergale Spire should be in that direction. I point east.
Well, let's head off then.
Well, should we prepare for the travel then? Buy some food and
It'll only be a day. It won't be that long.
I don't know. Maybe we get trapped in there or something happens. You never know.
Okay, let's go.
Just buy some crumble bread. So it'll be fine.
Yeah, and everybody should still have rations. So, I mean, if food's what you're worried about.
I don't know. Well, if everyone is ready, then let's go.
Okay. I've already rolled for random encounters. There are none because I'm really bad at that. So you travel through the hills, right? And as the old man told you, it's not exactly easy. You know, there's a lot of hiking up hills and through mountains, but you are able to eventually see a large spire ahead of you in the distance. As you approach, you're able to see a most peculiar sight. Let me pull up my notes so I can make sure I got this right. Feathergale Spire rises from a pillar of rock high into the air, and it's by far the tallest point for miles. Built from white limestone embellished in marble, the spire represents a gleaming sword that pierces the sky. The gatehouse faces the cliff face opposite, and there's a drawbridge that must be crossed in order to gain entry. There are tall, wide windows along the bottom level, and they're only absent where the gatehouse is present. And you can see that on the tower's foundation, there's a circle of open stalls, and at the top of each one, you can see a statue of a big winged creature. It kind of looks like a horse with feathers and an eagle's head. It's very peculiar. And as you approach, you are able to see that there are men mounted on top of giant eagles, kind of flying around the premises, and they seem to be keeping watch.
Could I make like a check to see if anyone's watching us besides the men on the eagles?
Besides the men on the eagles?
Yes.
That's awful specific. Just roll a perception check.
Well then.
Yep, you see the guys on the Eagles, and you can see that from this distance. If you can see them, they can see you.
Folkvar waves.
I'm gonna join Folkvar. Hello!
Okay. After a moment, one of the men comes down and greets you. He looks at you for a moment. Your screen's gonna be black until I place you on the map. Don't worry. He looks at you for a moment, and you can see he's kind of questioning, like, you know, what it is you could be doing here. After a minute, he comes out and says it. What business do you have at Feathergale Spire?
Hickman, I think you should handle this.
By all means, I'm good watching back here.
Go on, Tide, you got this.
We're just here investigating. We're sightseeing mainly.
Sightseeing? Well, we are not a tourist attraction, so I'm afraid you're gonna have to take your business elsewhere.
I didn't think there'd be actually people here.
Me neither. So, what do you guys do here?
They narrow your eyes and they say that, well, we are members of a very prestigious organization. We are the Feathergale Knights, and we have devoted ourselves to mastering the skies so that we can defend Waterdeep's borders against its enemies.
That's pretty cool. And do you guys know anything about the delegation that disappeared some days ago?
Delegation? You mean the Mirabor folk?
Yes.
No, I'm afraid not. We've been called upon by men of the Lord's Alliance, and we've been searching all through the Somber Hills for any sign. But, alas, we have had no leads.
Well, insight check that.
Sure. You see no hint of dishonesty.
We have some news.
Well, sorry. Well, I'm sure with your sorry.
No, go on.
I was going to ask, like, well, I'm sure them with their eagles in the air. I'm sure they've seen something. Did they at least see them go past?
Why, yes, actually. I know that they've made it well past this region. They wouldn't be around here. I don't know where they've gone, but I've not seen them in many days.
So, as I was trying to say, we actually have an interesting proposition because we do have a lead. I assume you're not the leader of this organization.
Actually, I am. My name is Savra Bellabranta, and I am the leader of the Feathergale Knights.
Can I insight check that?
Could I also?
Sure. If you're getting sketchy vibes and you want to insight, by all means, go ahead.
Oh wow.
Okay. Insight. All right, you guys can both tell that every word is just oozing with like you could just tell this guy is not to be trusted.
Look, it's very clear. I'm sure you do hold more power than the average. Feathergale Knight, but it's very obvious you are not the leader. You look exactly the same as everyone else who's flying eagles up there. I would.
Well, that's because we have a very prestigious uniform.
I'm from a very prestigious household, and even I understand that the head of the household needs to look.
You
even
are a
better.
fish. What noble would?
I am not a fish.
What noble house would claim
He's a
you?
fish. Sorry. No, it's fine. Keep going.
He's lucky.
So, why are you here?
I'm gonna stand back and let someone else do the talking. I'm just sort of I'm just kicking the dirt and grass.
I'm not a fish. he looks over at Rob. You there? Well, maybe speak with one of my own kind. Can you explain what your compatriots and yourself are doing at my establishment?
Well, as my fellow human right there just tried to tell you, that we're here to investigate.
Your fellow human?
Yes, the
Do
one
you
with the
do you mean
fins.
the old man?
No, the one with the fins.
That my son is not a human. That
He said he's a human.
he looks like a murrow.
A what?
A murrow. Fish creatures. They're quite frightening.
You mean a triton?
What's a triton?
And I just kind of like, and then I kind of point to Tidy.
It doesn't matter. If you don't have any official business, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask all of you to leave.
Do we have any of those feathers we found by the graves?
Folkvar does.
To be a little more pointed, since you seem to be a man of distinguished understanding, we've been trying to clear up a possible sighting of an Aarakocra.
Aarakocra?
Yes, we have reason to believe that they were involved in the untimely demise of some locals.
Well, that would be very strange. Aarakocra are not indigenous to this region.
Yeah, correct.
So, what does that have to do with me?
Well, plainly, we're pretty good at investigating, and the tip we got connected them to this spire.
What? That is preposterous. There are no Aarakocra here.
I didn't say there were. I said that the tip connected them.
Connected them how? I'd like to know, what tip do you have? Can I see this tip?
Got your
No,
tip
I'm
right
not,
here.
I can't show you the tip.
Well, then I don't think you have any substantial evidence at all, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to excuse myself at this time. I am extremely busy, and to be honest, this has not been a very productive use of my time. So,
Didn't you guys kill some Black Earth Society not too long ago?
as you say that, you see his face just kind of, his expression changes, and he's like, "What do you know of the Black Earth?"
Yeah, it's the wrong question.
Oh, it's the right question. It was just too soon.
We killed a priest or a cleric or whatever in a hole in one of the towns not too far away, and one of the I think the
You've
believers.
killed members of the Black Earth.
Yes.
This is very interesting. And you see his hand going down towards something on his hip. He grabs a small leather pouch, starts bringing it up. He opens it up. And he reaches inside. He pulls out a whistle. And he blows on that whistle because no one tried to stop him.
Oh no.
Yes!
Yes!
And when he does, the other knights that were flying around the castle on the eagles, or on the giant vultures swoop down, and then everybody rolls an initiative.
Oh my gosh, our rolls.
Scroll up to the top. Na.
I can't see the map, so I just rolled in roll 20.
Maybe you can't see the map.
If you zoom out, we're pretty.
Yeah,
if
you're
you
on the-
scroll
you're on the
all the way
bottom.
down. There's
Oh, there
quite
we
a
are.
tall map.
Oh, wow, okay.
Giant vultures. Alright, give me 1 second. I have to find these tokens.
Oh.
Oh. Those are giant vultures.
Hello there.
And they are being ridden by Feathergale Knights. And so they swoop down, right? And the Feathergale Knights, they are brandishing spears, and they're kind of pointing them at you from their perch on top of the vultures. Vultures are currently on the ground, right? They're not like flying up in the air, but they're so they kind of stand in front of you and they block your entrance to the tower. And the one you were speaking with originally, they look at you and they're like, "Well, I'm afraid we've got a bit of a problem now." And initiative. Oh, initiative. Did that roll separately? It should have. It did. And then we'll add these to the tracker, but they will match with these guys. Okay. We're too far out to run to the All Shrine. You better watch out.
I need to be added. Pikmin at 11.
And apparently Gareth too.
Gareth 3, yeah.
Alright. Here we go. Alrighty. So it looks like Savra will get the first action. Okay? And you see that he just turns around and runs back inside and closes the door. After that, Folkfire is up. Folkfire?
I'm gonna go up to Tide and I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on him.
Okay, and that 20 for Folkfire as well, coming from Anime Disco. Alright, so Tide has Sanctuary. Up next, so the Vultures, what is their move speed? Way more than the 20 feet distance you guys are currently at.
No.
Alright, so the Vulture is going to fly forward 15 feet, and then the rider on the back, these ones are going to fly over here. There you And then the rider on the back. Whoa! What? What? Why did it put you ahead of it? Okay, I think I just placed it in the wrong spot because you were. They were supposed to match the Feathergale Knights, but then you came into the tracker later. Anyway, you go ahead and take your turn, Pikmin.
What I got?
I'm gonna cast darkness on my dagger.
What are you saying, Yama?
Don't worry about it.
That is not all my spell slots, but that's okay. So are they going after this? So they're technically not there next to me?
You're right. They wouldn't have been.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just move then. And I will end my turn there.
Okay. So now the vultures and them would go. And they would start here. So since you're in this pile, this huge dark area, they're just gonna come over here next to Yama now. And then the Feathergale Knights will strike at people with their spears. So first one, Yama. That is a miss. He's gonna try again. Misses a second time. And then up there, the other one is going to be stabbing at Rav. Hit for 8. And then second time, 12. Oh, it's a hit for 10. And then you see the knights kind of hop down from their mounts, and then you hear them shout something in this kind of whistling, clucking language at the vultures. Finn?
Finn will move outside of the dark area, see the vulture, and poke it. And then we'll try to attack with...
That is a hit.
It's a hit? Okay. And I'll use my dagger. Just is -3 damage there because it's offhand. So just 4 on the dagger and my sneak attack. And then I'll move back into the darkness.
Alright, that is a dead bird. Yama?
I'm going to slash at the guy right next to me.
Alright.
Punch.
That's a miss.
Okay, that is all.
Rav.
I will cast Dissonant Whispers on the vulture.
Fail. So he takes 12 damage. And then it has to run away from you, right? Is that what it says? Immediately uses a reaction to fail as far as its speed allows. Wait a minute. Yep. Okay, so it's just going to fly straight up in the air, which would allow opportunity attacks from the two of you adjacent. Hit, and, well, that is a dead vulture. Yikes.
That's it.
Tide?
How do I do the measuring tool where I set like marks and then can turn corners and stuff?
Spacebar.
Thank
You
you.
just move your token like one square, hit space twice, and then you'll see the dots appear.
Am I able to dash to there?
To where?
to
Sure.
I need to take opportunity attacks from those two.
You walked past both of them?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I see.
but I have to walk past Rav, and then to get onto the bridge, I have to walk past the
No,
other guy.
I see. I can see your path. All right. Opportunity attacks. So
They have to make a wisdom save, right? Or whatever it is for Sanctuary.
they do. They do. You're right. Pass, fail. So the first guy is gonna try to hit you, and fails. So all right, you can continue your move.
I will walk into the room.
It's locked.
Damn it!
Would you believe that he locked the door after he went inside?
No, I don't. What is this? Security? What's the door made out of?
Wood.
With my axe, I'm just gonna embed it into the door.
But you said you had to dash.
I'm an action surge and bury my axe into the door.
Here's Tidy.
All right. That's legit. You can do that. You gonna make an attack?
That is.
I want you to actually attack the door. Show
Okay.
me how much damage you're gonna do. 13. Okay.
It's actually. Yeah, no, it is 13. Yeah, sorry.
15? Is it?
Uh,
No, you're not.
no, it's.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Nope. So.
It's 13. Yeah.
Okay. You see the door is heavily damaged, right? But it's it's still standing in front of you. It doesn't look like it could survive another such hit, though. Gareth?
Yeah, I'll just take a swing at this guy. It's a miss, I think.
That is a miss.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. Folkvar?
After seeing both the two birds die, Folkvar will get extremely upset, turn back to his crazy self, squawk a couple times, and go snuggle up under one of the wings.
Poor burps.
Alright. Snuggle under the bird corpse. Got it, Folkvar. Pikmin.
So I'm going to walk there, cast Eldritch Blast, and then finish my walk and stop.
Eldritch Blast at the Feathergale Knight.
Yeah,
Alright.
the one right by Yama.
Rolled it. Okay. Oh, the vultures are dead. Okay, the knights are going to take their turn. This one here. Why did you do that? This one up here. He is going to, well, he's just going to stab at, sorry, I was thinking. He's going to stab at Gareth with his spear and hit you for 3.
Alright.
And then the second guy, not understanding he's, why it's suddenly dark, he is going to use the light cantrip to illuminate himself.
So now he's stood in darkness, but he sparkles?
No, he hasn't.
It consumes it, doesn't it?
Oh, okay.
No. Read the description for light. Any non-magical light can't illuminate it. This is magical light.
Oh.
Let me see.
Yup. If the area of this spells overlaps with an area of light created by second level or lower. Wah, wah. So it would work if it wasn't just a cantrip. Okay. So he tries, but then the darkness just washes over him, and he's back in complete black, and you can hear him panicking. He's like, "What's going on? Oh no!" All right, Finn.
Finn will move here. Then we will stab him. Oh no!
You would stab him, however, he definitely steps out of the way, and because he's positioned himself to retaliate against you, if you were to attack him again, you'll have disadvantage.
Oh. I'll do it anyway. And then attack with my Hazur.
It's a hit.
And then I'll move back here. And that's it.
Yama.
I assume I can't see through the darkness either.
No.
Well, I'm just gonna punch in front of me and hope I hit him. Would I have disadvantage or?
Rules are written. You can't attack a target you can't see. I mean, if you want to take just a wild swing because you last remember him being next to you, you can. But you'll just be punching into the blackness.
Sounds good.
All right. That's a mighty hit. Now do me a favor and roll me a percentile die. All right. So you punch out into the blackness, okay? And your fist connects, and then you hear Pikmin grunt. Pikmin take 7 damage. And then how would you react to that?
Because I can see all this happening.
Yeah, you see him just turn around and pop, and just clock you.
Sorry, Pikmin.
I'm going to stab you the next time you do that. Move out of my bubble.
All right. So Yama, are you finished?
I'm gonna move here and then
Another
try
wild
to
punch.
take another swing. Yeah.
All right. Now roll me another percentile die.
Thank
So you move, okay? And as you kind of spin around and swing your fist, you connect with something furry.
Ouch!
Sorry.
Use your head. You still can't see.
Don't say that. He'll go for a headbutt.
I thought there was no one else here. That is my turn.
I mean, that's what you get. You take away your party's vision. All right, Rob.
Okay, I'll look at this guy next to me and say, "You hit like a little girl."
No. Yes. All right, he is mocked viciously.
Yay.
So he's disadvantage. I'll remember. I'll totally remember. All right, Tide.
This door's going down.
Okay, and it does. So on your next swing, the door splinters open, and you can see the Feathergale knight you were speaking with outside, but he's also standing with two people that are dressed in a way that is a much different than the way that he is dressed. They look like this, and you can see that he's wearing this leather armor, right? But there are these flaps that kind of connect their arms to their chest and between their legs, and it almost looks like a glider. All right. So you open up the door. What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna yell, "I'm not a fish," and run in.
You see, when you step into the door, okay?
Oh no.
Oh no. Yes, because there was a turn that Savra had before you walked in, and I put it in the chat so everybody in Twitch could see it, but in that turn that he had since he ran inside, he has placed a trap on the door. And when you step into the door frame, a gust of elemental air just whoosh emanates from a rune immediately under you and forces you out through the door and up into the air. And when I say up into the air, I don't mean you just go, 20, 30 feet. You fly up into the air. Up to the highest reaches of the Spire itself. And after a moment, you begin to fall. And the distance looks enormous. So, it'll take you more than oh god. So let's say you're like right here, right? And we're gonna put your distance. We're gonna use these numbers. We're gonna use all these dots. We're gonna need them. We're gonna say, come on now, play along. We're gonna say you are 4. No, there's no 0. Are you kidding me? Say 5, 4. So you're right now. Damn, man, why does it not work? 4, 5. I have to use different numbers. This is weird. That's not the order I wanted. There we go. He's about 500 feet up in the air at the top of the spire. And he immediately begins to descend. And he's going to descend incredibly fast. Gravity is doing its thing, and you're heavy armored, you're wearing all this stuff. And you're going to descend at about 100 feet around. Okay?
I can't fly that fast.
Alright. Gareth?
I'm looking through my spells to see if there's anything I can do.
Yeah, I looked through your spells too. Not like somebody prepared Featherfall. So what are you doing, Gareth?
Can I see where he's falling? Is he falling right? Oh no, he's falling into the. I assume this is a giant ditch, right?
He's right here. Roughly, right?
Is there a way to drag the dead birds below him so
They'll just
might
fall.
soften the blow?
They'll just
I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That dumb polar bear.
My gosh.
I'm gonna need you to do something, Gareth.
no, just that's just a joke. Sorry. I don't know. I'll just try to finish this guy off, the one next to me. I got nothing.
Alright, so you're going to attack the knight.
Try to.
Okay. Alright.
Then I can move right afterwards.
Yeah.
I'll just stand here and maybe I can do something.
Okay. Alright, so now this guy is going to take his turn. But the door burst open. He's just going to run out here to the door. And he's going to throw a spear at Gareth. Oh, it's up here. Damn it. Throw a spear at Gareth. Yeah. Nope. Definitely
Falls
not.
off.
Folkvar?
Is it my turn? Oh. These other spells I have, Daddy, can I use them at any point?
No, you have to have a spell slot available for him.
Oh. Oh.
Now I'm
Okay.
very curious.
Don't worry about that.
I'm gonna crawl under the bed. I'm still underneath it. I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna touch the guy's ankle, and I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds. I'm gonna go squaw, squaw.
Alright, and the inflict wounds, because you grab him by his foot, it just like, it makes his whole arm like spasm, and he's in shock and pain as this hand just reaches out from underneath the giant vulture, and then from the immediate pain in his leg, he's just gonna fall prone. Like, what the heck's going on?
Oh, did you say I had a nat 20?
You did have a nat 20. Good reminding me. So go ahead and roll the dice on that again. 3d10. Oh, he's super dead. Yeah, he is dead.
And as he dies, the corpse will slowly come underneath the bed.
Alrighty. Pikmin?
I can see it.
I'm going to move right there, and I'm going to throw an Eldritch Blast at the main guy.
Okay. That is a miss.
And that's my turn.
He's dead. Let's get him out of tracker. Finn?
There's one more, isn't there? Not to put the odds against us.
Oh, there is a guy. Holy crap. Alright. So he is going to kind of exit out of the darkness now and look at Yama and try to stab you in your face. 15 is a miss, right? Oh. 2 times. Alright. Miss, and then it is Finn's turn.
Then we'll move here. And then attack with his rapier.
That's a miss.
Does that hit?
No, it's a miss.
A miss. Okay. And attack with a Hazur. Yay!
Alright, 4. Double sneak attack?
Yes. 2 doubles on criticals too.
Oh, duh. I'm dumb. Okay, he dies.
Yay! And then I'll move inside the darkness.
Alrighty. Yama.
How high does the darkness go up vertically?
It is 15-foot radius. So from where he's standing, it also extends 15 feet up in the air. And 15 feet down below into the chasm. You want to fly over the darkness?
Right there. That'd be 20 feet.
I saw.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna fly up the remaining 20. And then I'm gonna dash up another 40.
Oh, wait, whoa. Oh, because you have more movement now. Yeah. I don't know if that increases your flight speed, but because martial arts just increases your speed, and then your tiefling feature, it specifically says you have a flight speed of 30.
Okay.
You're right, Daddy. I think.
You guys think that's right? I mean,
Um,
I'll look into
I know.
it later, but
There are a lot of effects that specifically say equal to your movement speed.
yeah, and I don't think
Like,
it is.
If it states 30 feet fly, then it is always a 30 feet fly.
I'll look into
At least
it.
that's how I think it is.
So if you dash, you can move 60 feet through the air or 80 feet on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, so this is 20 feet, and then you're gonna fly up. I get it. Okay. All right. And then you're finished.
Yes.
All right, Rob.
I want to use this.
Uses a bardic inspiration die. Within 60 feet, you can see and target you. What? The way you format it hurts my head. So up to 4 people get 5 temporary hit points, and they can use their reaction to move up to their speed. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So who are the targets?
Yama, Finn, Gareth, and Pikmin.
Yamarama. You 4 get 5 temporary hit points and can move up to your speed if you choose.
He can't see me.
That is true. You can't see him.
That's right.
Or Pikmin.
That's
Or
right. Me and
well, you can see Gareth and you can see Yama and yourself in Folkvar.
yeah.
Can't see me. I'm under the bird with a prop.
God.
You can see
So would I be able to move up to?
your speed.
No.
So
Yeah.
you're
So another
30, another 30 feet into the air. Anybody else gonna move or no? Are you gonna give yourself 10 hit points, Ralph?
Well, yeah, if I can't see Finn and Pikmin, then it's me and Falkborn.
Okay. Alrighty. That's a bonus action. What about your action for the turn?
I will dash here.
Alrighty. Tide is going to spend his turn falling to his death.
Oh, how did you know? When I hit 0, do I hit the level I was on originally, or do I hit the bottom of the gorge?
The level that the party is at.
Okay, cool. That's all.
Okay. How do I get the token to highlight when it's their turn? There's 2 ways you can do it. Either in the turn tracker, you can just kind of move your cursor over it and it'll use the yellow box. Or I'm a pro level subscriber, so you can use API features, and that's one of the add-ons that we use. Is it'll highlight them with the arrows when it's their turn, and it'll announce it in the text chat. It helps the players and the viewers keep track of where we are in the combat round. Alright, sorry. Tide is falling. Is there anything you can do while falling, want to do while you're falling?
Not yet. I would like to just accept my fate for now.
Pray to your fish god.
Regular god.
All right, Gareth.
Here's an idea. Anybody got that? Where's the hole? The pocket hole.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
All right. Can't really see anything inside the darkness, so.
You saw Rav run through for some reason.
Sorry about that. Went AFK for a few seconds. I'll just hold my action, I guess.
Okay. And hold your action for what?
See if any enemies pop up.
And
I'll
if
just
they
ready
do,
my crossbow.
you hit
Ready
with
my
the crossbow.
Yep.
Okay. So now, what's going to happen is the Howling Hatred initiates. They're going to do their thing, and they're both going to. This one here is going to use its guiding wind to do nothing because it can't do that. All right, it's just gonna stab at Rob with the dagger. Get out my face, redhead! Bite. Does that hit Rob?
Yep.
Okay. Then the other guy's gonna run up and he's gonna try to stab you too. And he's not going to do that. Savra's turn. He is very surprised by the sudden darkness. He's going to run back into the room. Oh no, Rav. What are you doing in here, buddy?
Dying
Dying.
slowly, painfully.
Slowly and painfully. He pulls out a long sword and starts attacking you. 9. And then 11. Good night, my sweet Finnish prince. Alright, Folkvar.
Fucking redhead humans. Come out from under the bed, covered in a little bit of blood.
You sound so happy.
Can't do it. I can't see them, can I?
No,
Because of the darkness.
because the darkness envelopes the entirety of the doorway.
And I only have 15 foot of movement left. I'll...
Well, you do have your extra reaction for the move burst, right?
No, it had to be immediate.
It had to be
Oh.
immediate, yeah. I'll dash in then. I'll dash into Rav.
Okay.
Oh bugger! And then my turn.
Pigman.
I'm going to move there. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast the one on the bottom.
Alrighty. That is a hit. And you see the Eldritch Blast will kill the first of the men surrounding Rav's body. Is that all?
That's it.
Finn?
Finn will move to here, then dash with his bonus action, and then attack with his dagger. Phew.
It's a hit. And
And back away a little bit. Yes, that's it.
Okay, Yama.
How far away is Tide from me?
Let me move Gareth so I can see. Tide is 345 feet up in the air. You are 60 feet in the air. So he's about 200 and, 90, 80-ish feet away?
Okay, well, I'm going to dash and fly up in the air more.
Oh boy. This is another 60 feet. So we're
So
gonna...
I'm at 120.
Uh-huh. We're gonna go 1... no, I have to take this away. It's gonna go 0, 2, 1. I hope that makes sense. Alright, and a benevolent Twitch god is healing Rav for 7.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
That's it.
Here, let's do it in game. Rav, you hear a voice inside your mind. In the language of your ancestors, it is telling you, stand up. It is not your time to die.
Oh, I didn't think it was.
And as you wake up, your body goes.
Folkvar, you can't do that. It costs an action.
Okay, I am going to cast Suggestion on the one that was controlling the eagle earlier.
Okay, and what is the suggestion?
To bring his bird and catch Tide.
Okay, so wisdom save. Four. Damn it. He looks at you, and he turns and looks over his shoulder. He's like, "My vulture is dead. Your friends have killed it."
Oh, balls. Well, then I guess you have to catch him yourself without the eagle.
Saying that, he immediately kind of no, I'm not going to kill myself for him. And then he's like, "Hey, you tried to mind control me."
No.
And then he grips his spear, points it at your face. Tide is falling. I just wonder what's going to happen when they get to the same distance.
I know, right?
Haven't quite thought that far ahead yet. Gareth?
You guys can handle this, right?
Just go.
There we go. Another miss.
It's something. Alright, the Howling Initiate here. He's going to resume stabbing at Rav. That seemed to work for him before. What's concentration for?
Suggestion?
Oh, that's right. Although you're unconscious. Alright, the Feathergale Knight. Sabre. I just realized something. Alright. It is going to kind of step back, and it's going to point a ray of frost at Folkvar. And that misses. Folkvar?
Grab him. No!
Yep, that is a miss.
And can I cast Spare the Dying on Rav at the same time? Because it's a bonus action cantrip.
Yeah. Yep. As your domain, that'd be legit.
I'll do that as well then, and that'll be my turn.
Pikmin?
I'll shoot the initiate.
Okay. That is a hit. And another dead initiate.
And I'm good.
Finn?
Finn is going to move to here and attack with his rapier. Pew, and miss. And with his razor and hit. Pew. And then move back to here. And that's it.
Alright, Yama?
I'm gonna fly up 30 more feet.
Okay, you're up 30 more feet. And then your action for the turn?
I'm gonna ready an action.
Okay.
So when tide falls by me, I'm gonna try and catch him.
Okay. Alright. Rav is stable. So tide goes falling. And that would provoke your reaction, because you did it right. Good boy. I'm proud of you. So Yama is standing at the ready. And when the tide comes hurtling by, Yama reaches up and tries to grab him. You succeed. Okay, I'm not even going to make you roll. However, he's fallen, like, what was it, 300 feet so far? And he's going...
terminal velocity.
He's going incredibly fast. And doing so, he hits you, and now both of you, you're like in an embrace. Like, you're hugging each other, but you're in a spin. And you can't quite collect your bearings yet.
Oh no.
Oh no. Alright, Gareth?
Finally a hit.
And a good Kerbank. Finished?
Oh, sorry. I'll move in. Like, down here.
Alright, the knight, he is going to try to use his Ray of Frost a second time, this time on Gareth. Damn. Folkvar?
Fogvar's gonna ignore him because he's not doing anything to him. And he's gonna heal. He's gonna heal Rav with Cure Wounds.
Alright, when you step away from the knight, he is going to take a swipe at you.
That's fine.
And miss.
That's an 8 because he's unconscious.
Yeah, it's max. Yep. Okay, Pikmin.
Alright, I'm going to keep the concentration on the dagger and the darkness, but I'm going to sheath it so it goes away. And are they falling straight down?
Currently. Which would more accurately be here. They're only there because there are people standing on the edge.
I'm going to move forward and put the portable hull at their landing spot. And I am going to back away.
Okay. So you give them more space to fall?
I'm hoping the gravity change will do something.
Okay, I guess that's a fair enough assumption. But the way I view it is, it's like an astronaut in space. Even though there's no gravity, if you have velocity, you're still going to travel at that speed until there's enough friction or force to slow you down. And unfortunately, the only force that's going to slow them down in that environment is going to be an abrupt stop.
We'll see if that plus Yama can do something.
We'll see if that's what it's going to come to. Can Yama do something?
Probably not.
Finn?
Okay, Finn is moving in and attacking with his rapier. Pew! I believe that's the skill.
Yeah, he's dead.
And that's my turn.
Alright, moment of truth. So Yama, you're falling. You're disoriented. And not to mention, there was a huge impact when the tide's massive body crashed into you. Okay? So it knocked the wind out of you. And as you gasp and try to regain air, you know that this is a crucial time. Because within the next moment, you're going to crash into the ground. I need you to make a dexterity check to try and right yourself so that you can fly. But it will be extremely difficult. DC 20.
Dang it.
I just looked at chat and saw that you had rolled already. Okay.
No, only I was level 4.
Okay. So you managed to turn yourself up. You try to unfurl your wings and beat against the air and take yourself back into the sky. However, it is simply too much. You're too hurt, that you're going too fast, and both of you are going to crash into the ground.
On my turn?
Right now.
No, I'm waiting.
So we're
Can
gonna...
I use the action I was waiting to use the entire time?
I mean, you could.
I don't even know if it'll work, it's just my only out.
1839. Hold on, before I do that.
Well, Tide, it was nice knowing you.
We live together. We die together. Yeah.
You were gonna gust to wind the ground?
I was gonna gust to wind us up.
Why?
Okay. So, 114 is the magic number, okay? I'm gonna roll the falling damage for you guys. You guys fell way more than 200 feet, but fortunately for you, you can only take a maximum of 200 feet of fall damage, because that's more than enough for lethal in most cases. And so I'm gonna roll the 20 d6s for your 200 feet, and I'm going to split the damage between the two of you.
Oh no.
76. You're fine.
This could.
114 was the amount of damage I would have to roll to kill you guys. So 76 damage split between you.
We are both unconscious.
Yeah, you are definitely unconscious. You both take 30
Hold on. Did I catch them?
in the hole. Oh, that adds an extra 10 feet.
I will have you know that I live on 1 hit point.
Actually,
No, it's
I
not
gotta
an
think
even
about it.
distribution. You take 39, he takes 37.
No, I was gonna say hero landing.
You're larger, right? So you take the more of the fall.
But did I catch them?
Did you catch them?
Yeah.
No.
Are they
No,
in my hole?
they're much too large to fit in your hole.
I mean, it's 6 foot wide, 10 feet deep.
Actually, Yama?
I have. Oh, it was nice knowing you guys.
What do you mean? I said you took 35. He took 39, right? Is that what I said? It's not an even
He's
split. He's larger and he took the brunt of the damage.
I see what you're doing.
Will you just put your health to 0? Damn it.
He just doesn't want to kill more characters after yesterday.
Jesus.
Wait, are they both unconscious?
Yes, they are.
Are they both in the hole?
No, neither of them are in the hole.
Damn it. I missed. Sorry, guys.
Folkvar's going to take out his cooking utensils and try to remove a femur.
What?
What are you
Collect
doing?
Someone
Stop.
kill these.
My cooking utensils.
Because I don't have a sword or a dagger.
Gareth, help me here.
Are they? They're not dead, right? They're just
Unconscious. Badly injured. I guess we're gonna leave him that way?
I'm looking through my...
Bye. I can spare the dying on them both, but I'm out of spells.
Both spells?
If we heal them, they'll get back up, right? Did I get that right?
If we're fast enough.
Yeah.
They're kind of bleeding up right now.
I'll
Yeah.
just do. I have this one. Oh wait. Oh, sorry. I had to click another. There we go.
That takes 10 minutes to cast.
Yeah, but they'll.
They'll
live.
bleed out.
Oh,
No, I think he's assuming Folkvar spares the dying on us.
I also have spared dying, so.
No, Folkvar is trying to cut you up and eat you.
How dare he?
Yeah, so Gareth can spare the dying on both of you. Just bop, bop, and then spend 10 minutes to cast the prayer. That could work.
Yep. Just that.
Do we have 10 minutes? The guy whistles and
I mean,
maybe guards are on us?
There is clearly only one room in that building.
Right? I don't know. What do you think? Do you think you have 10
Huh.
minutes?
I guess I could do 2 cure wounds. Are we gonna rush in or?
You hear raised voices coming from inside the spire. Just fucking
Alright,
do
cure wounds
something.
it is.
Somebody.
Alright, you deal with that. I'm going in. I'm going to pull the dagger and head toward the bridge. And the darkness is back. Yeah.
You know you can edit your auras, right? Just double click your
Can I?
token.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Woo, I get healed for 8.
Nice. So I see it says 15-foot aura. Do I just zero it out if...
You want it to go away, yeah.
Nice. Thank you.
That's why I was confused. Like, you guys asked me before, and you were like, can you make a token that does this? Can you make a token that does that? I'm like, why do I have to do it? Like, you can do it. Okay, anyway.
But
So, as you guys are figuring out what to do, actually, why don't everybody just go ahead and roll initiative again, right? Because we're not quite out of combat yet.
Tide, this time don't launch yourself into the air.
We're just going to open up all of these. And then we're going to roll initiative here. And there.
Why is there a hurricane?
Okay. Sorry. So as you guys are figuring this out, you hear lots of shouting voices, and you hear a chorus of people shouting for the Howling Hatred, and there is a group of men that are coming through the tower. We're just gonna start it there because did I roll initiative already? I did. Let's go ahead and figure out who is where in initiative. Alright, Gareth is first, but I believe he's already healed. Alright. So, Tide, having been resuscitated after your fall, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna...
How many rounds was that? 6?
Hang on. I'm just gonna move to here because that's all my movement, and then take the dodge action.
Alright, Flipper?
I'm going to run into the darkness, and I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy, and I'm going to make the tower door shake.
Okay. When you do that, you see the men ahead of you. They kind of point and they're like, "An earthquake? He must be with the Black Earth! Kill him!"
You can't see me, I'm in the darkness.
Yeah, but they still heard you say the words, and
shit.
Because the component is verbal, so they heard you speak a command, and then earthquakes happen, and this is the logical assumption.
Caw, I'm a bird.
All right, Finn.
Finn will move here, and then yeah, will dodge with his action and hide with his bonus action. That's it.
Hiding. Roll your stealth. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I'm not even gonna bother checking. You're super hidden. Okay. So you see one man walk forward, right? Or actually, none of you see anything because you're inside the magical darkness.
I see it.
You see it, yeah. You see a man, and he looks, all of his gear is similar to the other Howling Hatred initiates, but you see that his armor is much more complex, and he looks to be a much higher rank. Okay? And he is going to run out of... Damn it, how far has he moved? 15, 20, 35, 35, 45, 45. Okay, so he runs into the darkness, and he says, "Your tricks will not work on me." And then Pikmin, this is what you see. You see him take both of his hands, and he raises them up, and he brings them together, and he claps them like that. And when he does, there's just a wave of force that rings out in front of him as he casts Thunder Wave at level 2. Alright, and just to illustrate the area here, why did I close Thunder Wave? It would have helped if I was still looking at it. I think it's 10 feet, 15 feet on a side. 15 feet. Okay. So, Thunder Wave 5, 10, 15. Yep, right there. So, and it's going to hit Pikmin and Finn. So, Pikmin failed. Finn passes. Pikmin, you're going to take 14.
I thought the save was 11.
Oh, shit. Man, I looked at it wrong. I don't even know what my brain did there. I mean, you both pass. So you take half damage and you are not knocked back. What is wrong with me? Okay. So that was his turn. And then it will be the Howling Hatred initiates. I need to quit drawing little squares in the map. Get out of here. Alright. So they are all, what are they going to do? They are going to run forward. And they can't see 30 feet. So they just run up here. There. There. And then, not being able to see or do anything, they are all going to move again. Which, I mean, Pikmin, you can use an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Alright, so that first guy there that just perched next to Rav, he would be the first one to leave. 14 damage. Alright, you hit him and you knock him off of the platform as he is walking past. The other guys, they are going to continue unfettered now. Oops. And I think that's good. That's all my dudes. Yama.
Run right up here, and can I just grab the guy to the right of me and try to throw him off the bridge?
Okay, if you want to do a shove, you would have to make an attack, and if that attack lands, you choose to do no damage, and then you push them 10 feet. So, okay, yeah, you take him, all right, you shove him off the edge, and he goes over the edge, and then, do you remember the description of that armor he was wearing?
Oh yeah, I do.
How he had those leathery flaps?
Yeah.
Okay, so you shove him off the edge, right? And the first thing he does is he extends both of his arms and his legs, and he catches a current of air, and he starts gliding. And he turns around, and he lands right there.
Well then. That's my turn.
Alright, Rav?
I'll do Mantle of Inspiration again on the ones that I can see.
So that would be you, Yama, and Gareth.
Yes.
You walk away, and this initiate is going to take an attack of opportunity.
No, we can't.
Huh?
Because
Oh,
Mantle of Inspiration
that's right. That's right. If you move in that way, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then I'll dodge, and that's it.
Okay. Pikmin. Pikmin?
I'm just finding the right space to move in.
Okay. So that was 6.
I think I'm just going to go there. I know I zigzagged around a lot, but I've got the movement for it. And I'm going to shoot a Eldritch Blast at the caster.
Okay, that'd be him right here. That's a hit.
And that's my turn.
Okay, just for reference, between last combat and this one, this is the 7th round of Eldritch Blast, goddamn, Darkness. It's for
so it lasts for 60 rounds.
Oh, it's an hour, not a minute.
No, it's 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, oh, never mind. What am I even tracking for? Gareth.
Can I try to? I'll try to kick this guy off the ledge.
Okay, it's a melee attack, and then if you hit, you can choose to shove him 10 feet.
All right. Oh, nice.
Another crit. Okay, so you hit him, and same as before, he just kind of puts his arms out and rides the current. It's not a reaction to use the feature of his of his suit. He just puts his arms out and glides.
Doesn't he glide down?
Yeah, he catches the current. It hoists him up. And he lands on the ledge.
Whoops.
So this is twice now, right? You're not gonna knock these guys off into the chasm.
So we should do it again.
Yes, do it again.
I'll just rush in then next to Yama.
Tide.
I would like to make a shove attack.
But
I'll-
still,
I'm just gonna axe this guy.
I'm gonna axe him a quick. Oh god, I feel bad. I should not have. Alright, that is a dead initiate.
That is all.
Fulcor? Word of Radiance. So that's everyone around you? Or can you choose just creatures
I
of...
think I can pick just the enemies.
Okay. You don't want to try and ping the tide for one?
No.
You sure?
I'm tempted, but no.
Alright, it is a 1-2 con save. 1-2. First guy fails.
Yay! And then he'll gonna squawk like a bird and nod his head and try not to get hit.
Okay, Finn?
Finn will disengage with his bonus action and attack the guy in front of him.
When you say in front, you mean there?
Yes, this one.
Yeah, okay.
This one. And then move here.
And throw their bodies into the chasm.
Yes, here. That's it.
Okay. Did I close his sheet? It looks like I closed his sheet. Okay. Let us do something. All right. Let me just check on something real quick. I think it's somewhere. Hey, that's something to pay attention to. These are 10-foot squares. If you use the measuring tool, it'll still be accurate, but if you've just been moving, assuming 5 feet, we're wrong. That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the handout. No. I know it's here somewhere. There was a picture that showed the distance. I don't know where it is. And now I'm sad. Okay. Anywho. Alright, so the hurricane is going to move forward. Okay? And it's standing here next to the tide. Hi, tide. And once again, he kind of looks around, and as he does, he sneers and he says, "You seek to enter our domain?" And he is going to use Thunderwave for the second time. And he is going to throw it in this direction. So it's just going to be you two and this initiate. Okay. The initiate. Feathergale Knight. Where the hell is it? 17. So at 11 damage, take half as 5. Folkvar. Oh, you guys both pass, so take 5. And upon taking damage, you see the tide. His face scrunches up in an expression of rage, and his eyes seem to bulge out of his head. And through gritted teeth, he begins to growl. Yay, I've been waiting for this.
Slow.
Alrighty. The Howling Hatred will take their turn. And I'm going to move forward. 20 feet. Move forward. And we're going to stab people with daggers, because that's all that they do. First one, this guy here. Going to try and stab Yama. Stabity. This one here. Going to try and stab Folkvar. Folkvar take 3. And then this one in the back, trying to stab Rob. Take 4, Rob.
Dodged.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I'm still gonna hit though, but whatever.
11?
Yep, hits.
Okay. Take, what did I roll the first time? 4, take 4. Folkvar, did you take your damage?
I had 5 temporary hit points and then 3.
Okay. I was just asking because the concentration thing didn't automatically roll for the sanctuary.
Sanctuary's no concentration.
Ew, that would be why it didn't do it. Okay. Then I guess 222. Yama.
But saying that, Sanctuary's just one off. It's a 1 minute spell.
Right. Well, this would be the 9th round between both combats. So at your next turn.
Yeah, my next turn is off.
Okay. Yama.
The guy to the right of me, under tide.
I was gonna say that's the tide.
Yeah.
I don't know. If
Wouldn't be the first time today.
Okay.
And then punch the enemy to the left.
That's Gareth.
The guy under Gareth.
Okay. Finished?
Right there.
Okay. Rav?
I'm gonna use my inspiration and hit this guy with the rapier. Or try to and fail horribly.
Yikes. Okay, yeah, that is a fail. No other actions?
No, that's it.
Pikmin.
And I'm going to just barely cut off those two and then shoot the priest. Okay. Hold on. There we go.
$25. Okay. And then finished. Gareth?
I'll rush into help Raph.
Okay. Alright.
Oh no.
Did you realize it?
I'm waiting.
Okay. Tied?
So I'm gonna roll a d6, and if it's evens, it's gonna be my party.
Remember, Berserk is the closest creature you can see. Both of the enemies are inside
yes.
the darkness.
Oh, wait.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna re-roll. Evens will be Yama, odds, Folkvar.
Oh no.
I'll make it happen.
Yes!
I'm gonna pull the axe back and just bury it in his face. No, I won't.
Well, that's strange.
Just slide down right next to me.
You attack wildly and lose track of the fight around you as you focus on only attacking Yama. End your turn, and you move to the bottom of the initiative tracker. Folkvar? And Folkvar, you have another nat 20 coming from Disco Bear.
Yay! I'm gonna run away. You said these are 10-foot squares now, right?
Yeah. Although, when you're counting them, it's still counting as 5. I wonder if it just means... No, it says 1 square equals 10 feet.
There is a 10-foot square. It's just kind of hard to see with the grid overlay from Roll20.
Oh, yeah, look, if you look, each 4 squares
This is square,
are that's what it's saying is 10 feet. Why would they do that? That's dumb. Well, that means when they did that thunder wave, there was a third party member here. I think it was Gareth. He would have been in the radius. It doesn't matter. We're not going to retcon what happened way back. All right.
I'm gonna run there and hold an action.
Now would be
I'm gonna answer your question.
Yeah.
How do attacks of opportunity work? You use your reaction anytime a hostile creature moves away from you in combat.
Everything's hostile to me now.
You're right. You are frenzied. So there's ooh-wee. I guess it's up to you to decide whether or not. Oh, there's the. Well, 17.
It's far more fun this way.
You miss Folkvar and strike the air.
Fuck you, fish!
5. Okay. All right.
Folkvar will remember this.
Folkvar, did you have any other actions after running away from the murderous fish?
Middle fingers to the fish.
All right, Finn.
Finn will lick his wounds, and that's it. Dodge.
He's just hiding.
Yeah.
Okay, the hurricane is going to walk right over here. And you can't see him. He's in the darkness.
On them.
Yeah, so you don't know that he actually just walked away. He's just like, all right, peace out. And he's just going to walk up and he's gonna start trying to beat the snot out of Pikmin. And he's just like, he's not carrying a weapon. You see him, he forms like a fighting stance, and then he unleashes 2 quick strikes right at your face. Do both hit?
Yeah, if he can see me.
He can. Remember before, he told you, your tricks will not work on me.
Well, then yes, he hits me.
You didn't think it was odd? He walked right up to you and threw the spell in your face?
I mean, he could guess.
Alright, take the 13.
And I gotta make 2 concentration checks. I guess there's 1.
Well, you did it all at once. It's
sure. I'll just roll 1 more.
Okay. It's still just DC 10.
So, I mean, since it does the auto roll and I have Warcaster, can I modify that for the advantage on it?
No, the API is funny because it's just created by this one dude, and he hasn't updated it for like Warcaster or anything.
Okay.
What does Warcaster give you? Does it give you advantage? No, it gives you a bonus.
Yes, it gives me advantage on checks, and I can make attack of opportunities with spells that are 1 target.
Right. Okay, Howling Hatred Initiates, we got 2 left. This guy here cannot see. He will be taking the dodge action. This guy, however, can see, and he's going to try to take his dagger and bury it into Rav one more time. Stabbity. Alright, Yama.
I don't know what to do.
Run for your life?
Hit the fish!
I'm gonna.
You saved him, he tried to kill you. Kick him off!
It's tempting.
Yeah, if you do try to oh my god. If you do try to shove somebody off the bridge, you have to yell, "This is Sparta," and then kick him.
I'm just gonna punch him and be like, "That's a war."
I don't know if that's a good idea. All right, well, 21 versus your AC, tied. Is that a hit?
Yep.
He still has Sanctuary for this.
Oh, yes, he does.
Round restart.
Make a wisdom save, Yama. If you don't pass the wisdom save, folk fire. That's what's
DC?
He made it.
yeah,
That's
okay. So he punches the tide, and what else are you gonna
I'll
do,
say
Yama?
Well, martial art.
You have to make the save before each attack.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then he punches him again for another 8. And the tide goes down.
That's what you get, you stupid fish.
Alright, Ralph?
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my Wand of Magic Missiles and look at this guy next to me and say, I am tired of your face, go away. I'm supposed to roll a lot more though.
A lot more?
6th level spell?
Magic missile?
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
can cast it up to level 6, remember?
That's not... No, it did. It rolled... That's a level 6. It rolled 5 D4s plus the original 3 on the bottom.
Remember, I didn't see it.
Bam. All right. you see the cultist just explodes as all the darts hit him and destroy his poor frame. So is that all the charges?
No, that leaves one.
Pikmin? Oh, he dispelled
going
the darkness.
No, I'm going to sheath the darkness. And I'm going to look at him. Fine, you can see me, but you wish you wouldn't. And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him. Oh, damn it. Not from the back of the sheet.
That's the incantation. So wisdom save, fail, takes 12 damage, begins to walk away.
16 damage, and yeah, he has to run.
Oh no! Well, 16 damage, he's dead.
Good. I hope his brain bleeds out his ears.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. As he's dying, all right, you see him reaching up. He's got his hands at the sides of his head, and he's like, "The king in yellow is coming!" And then he falls over and dies. And you see blood trickling out of his ears.
Caca, caca.
All right, Gareth.
I've just been running back and forth all this time.
That's what a life cleric does. They just run back here, heal. They run over there, heal you too.
If I heal Tide, is he still berserk?
No.
Oh, okay, good. I'll give him a.
Berserk's to the sleep.
I would like to rage snore.
Okay, heal for 8.
Yeah, that's it.
Tide.
I should be at the bottom of the initiative due to the fumble.
Oh, that's right. Fixed it. Volkvar. Buddy, baby.
Your sentry's one off now. The Tide.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna dodge.
Finn.
Ah, now I can see. You move here and booped booped. You.
Dead cultist. Alright. And with the last cultist dying, the coast is clear for now.
Can we all go sit down for a second? I'm a little beat up.
Yeah.
Should we sit down here, or should we leave and get some distance from the tower? We don't know if there's more people around here.
I imagine we can find somewhere comfy to sit inside the tower.
I'm going to put the hurricane's body in my portable hole and walk out.
What? Why?
Don't ask questions.
Let's go take a rest somewhere away from here. We'll come back.
Tide follows Pikmin.
So you guys are gonna trek back to town, or just what's the plan? I'm a little.
And just get some distance from the tower, because we don't know if there is more people. So find some.
Just nearby
Or-
cover.
Yeah, just break line of sight, I think is the intention.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys end up traveling for an hour, okay? Because the tower sits on top of a hill, and it's just kind of wide open area. And you make for the nearest wooded enclosure that you can find. That way you can hopefully avoid any of the flying sentries that they may put out, like the guards that you had seen at the tower. And once you make it to the woods, what would you like to do?
Do we have some healing that can go around and then take a short rest?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ty just sits up against a tree and takes a short rest.
All right. While we are taking a rest, why don't we use this time to take a break, get a drink, use the bathroom, all that fun stuff.
Okie dokie.
Shall return.
Why is everybody rolling hit dice?
You're taking a short rest.
Okay.
I can cast. By the way, I can cast gentle repose on the body for you.
Oh,
If you need to
no
preserve
need.
it. Ah, okay.
But if you want to cast some healing, that's fine.
Alrighty. Everyone back?
I am.
I'm here.
Hello.
Yep.
So, okay. Why am I still on this page? We're not on this page. We're on this page. Is everybody taking a short rest?
Yep.
Everybody healed up.
Gareth, are you casting that?
No. I was just putting it out on the chat.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, after you rest, what would you like to do now?
I am going to put my portable hole on the floor, and I am going to step into it and take a look at this guy's body.
Okay. You see, just as I described before, he's wearing armor similar to the other initiates, except it is a different color, and you can reasonably assume it means that he is a different rank.
Anything strange about his eyes?
Nope. He looks like a regular dude.
Okay. I'm going to search him.
Alright, you find literally nothing. He carries only the armor on his back, and no weapon, no pouch, no possessions.
Okay.
How does everybody else react? Like, he's just climbed into his little room, and he's rooting through the dead body.
Well, I closed the entrance, so
Just take the whole. How's it feel?
nah, I open it again.
You open it again.
Yeah.
As you open it, you see that Pikmin has pulled out both of the man's eyes and is carving something into the flesh of the man's head.
What the?
Shut it.
Folkvar's going to go into the hole.
Once I'm done, I'm going to step out. I'm going to close this now, so if anyone else would like to remain on the outside, I suggest you do the same.
Folkvar's going to take his leg.
You can't just take his leg. What are you talking about? What's wrong with
his
you
leg.
people?
I want his femur.
What the fuck?
I'll come out the hole.
My bad, sorry.
Alright, I close up the hole and put it back in my my front pocket.
Hey, Tide, what was your deal during that battle?
I don't understand what you mean.
No, like right before knocked you out, you attacked me.
Oh, why did you hit me? I thought that was one of the...
You know, don't worry about it. Never mind, I asked.
I'm gonna just nudge whoever's nearby. Is everything okay with Yama?
What's wrong with your mic?
Yeah.
Did she get electrocuted?
Give me a second.
Rob, you've been quiet. How do you react to seeing Pikmin's horror show inside the portable hole?
I saw
Look.
it.
Yes. He opened up when Finn closed the hole. Pikmin started going about doing his business. And then Finn was like, okay, I'll open it again. Haha, funny joke. You see him in the middle of doing it. And then he just crawls out and is like, nothing happened.
So, is this what you do on your free time?
Well, that's hard to say. He said he saw me. Now he'll never see again in this life or the next.
Wait, he said what?
Never mind. So.
Okay.
Anyway. No, Tide. There are lots of things that are questionable about Yama, but you did swing at both him and Folkvar when you, I don't know, lost your mind?
Sorry, what?
In the middle of combat, you swung at both of them once.
You lost your temper.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't really remember that. I remember getting hit, and then they must have knocked me out or something, and by the time I came to, you were all stood around and...
You know, it's probably that axe of yours.
I'm gonna pull out the axe, give it an inspection. It's just an axe.
I think he needs some anger management.
I did tell you that it's cursed.
Yeah, it was identified. You do know that it is magical and cursed. But, if I remember correctly...
I mean... I don't want to degrade myself, but... I did lose my temper before having the axe. So...
What's this about it being cursed? Hello.
Sorry, what did you say? I did.
Oh, no, Rob said that it was cursed. How's it cursed?
I'm not entirely sure how it's cursed. I just know that it's cursed, and
No,
now he's cursed.
you identified it.
I'm trying to read the freaking card, but I can't find it.
Compendium, Berserker Axe.
I also believe that the identifier only says it's cursed, but not what the curse is. But I'm not sure.
If you identify something, you know what that item does and all properties that it has. You learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement, how many charges it has, if any. If the item is cursed, you understand what it is. Yeah, it is. If you're taking the time to identify an object, you know what's happening with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, well then it's cursed, and it makes you attack anyone who's closest at the time. You should be able to remember it, though.
That's probably a me thing. When I get too into it, I tend to black out a little.
Uh-huh.
It's not a problem. It's not anything weird. It's always been like that.
I mean, it's kind of a problem if it makes you attack our friends.
Yeah, I don't want to be beside you if you're gonna chop my head with your axe.
I'm sure you can all figure out a way that means that I'm not going to hit you when I get angry. I mean, maybe just stand a little further away from me.
Well, but what if we are in close quarters or in a tunnel or something like that? We can't always have the space to be further from you. So I don't know. You do you.
Thanks, Finn. I think.
Alright, well, we've spent a lot of time here. I think we should go back and continue our search of that tower.
Yeah, we don't want to more people to appear to defend the tower. So let's go. Let's hurry. And shall we go?
Yep.
Wait, they all left the tower.
Folkvar's just chilling. Yeah, you guys ran so that you could have a chance to rest.
Oh, I literally just sat down in a corner of the tower.
You were at the hole. You were there with us.
Oh, I wasn't. Well,
Yeah,
apparently
you
I was,
tried.
but I thought you did that in the middle of the bloody... in the tower.
It was another hole, you know. He entered
It's a portable
in
hole.
mine.
Maybe he was
Oh.
in the hole.
Well,
I think-
disregard everything Voltvar did because he was staying at the tower.
I think we really need to take Folkvar to like a priest or something.
Well, we have
He
one.
can't hear you, but what you can hear in very, very proud distance is shut the fuck up.
Have they sent anyone after us? And like, if we look and perception check for this, the Skyguard.
Looking around, no, you don't see anyone in front of you, but you can see that the entrance to the tower is now guarded.
Yeah. And now Folkvar is in jail because he was captured.
Under arrest.
That's right. Since he's adamant he stayed at the tower, he has been.
I was not aware that we were moving. I stayed at the tower. I even put in chat, sits in the corner.
It doesn't mean that's what you had to continue doing. Like the party
Well,
leaves,
that's
you just
what
like,
I'm
oh, I'll
going
go
to-
with them.
Voltvar's crazy. He does what he wants, damn it.
Okay. So now you're a crazy captive of the Howling Hatred.
So
And
I realize he's
following
not
wind
here.
sounds. He said howling.
Well, we have a new mission. Rescue Folkvar.
We have
Oh
to.
boy.
All right, let's head back.
So how many guards are there?
A lot. A lot. Alrighty, let me set everything up before you guys switch over. Darkness has definitely dissipated since you took an hour rest.
Yeah, that's fine because I've got all my slots back.
Yep. And you guys are just gonna march right on up there, right?
Yeah.
That's what Tide's gonna do, and if no one is gonna stop him.
Okie dokie. Alright, so marching up to the tower, you guys see there is a vast force that has been amassed to guard the keep against your next invasion. You guys approach and come on now. And you see that there are a number of Feathergale Knights and Initiates out on the front. They have acquired more giant vultures, and there are also giant fantastical beasts, the like of which I have described earlier, that are with them. And as you approach, they immediately draw their weapons, point them at you, and say, "Stand down! Surrender, and we shall allow you to live."
Not today.
What do you?
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured you'd say. Well, Find Finn. Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5. 5. Who didn't make it?
Garrett.
Yeah, Monroe. Is he not here? I guess that answers my question.
Just put him at the bottom and see if he turns up before his turn.
Yeah, I guess. Alright. Pikmin, you have the first action in combat.
I'm trying to change this for me. Just a second. And that's my turn.
Finn?
Okay, Finn will take out his bow, and then we'll say, "Swift death to you who have wronged me," and point at this guy right here. And then attack. Pew. And then move here. And that's it.
Alright. Rob?
I am going to spend my action taking detailed notes about these griffins.
Okay. Finished?
I guess
Gareth
I'll move
rolled, but he
closer
didn't make it
and
a
then
tracker.
that's it.
No, he's at the bottom. I've already added him to the tracker.
Rip.
Alright, so the Feathergale Knights, you see them hop off, and they start shouting, "Attack them! Kill them all! No mercy! They've killed the hurricane!" And they run forward. This guy's just going to try and get out of... Yeah, not there. He's just going to move straight up. 15. So I believe their movement is higher, isn't it? Nope. So he's going to stop right there. And when he stops there, he's just going to take his spear. He's going to chuck it at Rav. Rav,
I am just taking notes.
take 3. Well, kill them all. That's what he said. The other guy here is going to attack you with his longsword. So 11.
Wow.
It's another 5. Tied.
I'm just going to attack the guy in front of me.
There's a miss.
Then I'll move to here. There's a...
Yama.
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
And martial arts and do
Okay.
That's it.
So now these creatures with a squawk are going to fly towards the party. And the first one here, where is it? Oh, they don't have a sheet open yet. the first one is, man, I can't go over anymore. Going to attack the tide. It's a hit, right?
Yep.
Okay, so take your 4 and then roll for the Berserker Axe. Save. Claws at the tide again. Miss. Second guy over here. Gareth. Damn. So that is that. Next is the Howling Hatred Initiates. You see them, they start waving their arms around, and they have daggers in their hands. They take their daggers and then they throw them at Yama. Yama. Miss and hit for 3. And then the birds. Birds are going to fly up into the air about, and then 20, 40. This one here attacking the tide with advantage. Back tactics. Squawk!
Yeah, that hits me.
Alright, take 7. Roll for berserking.
Yeah, I know. I just kept getting. I kept typing the wrong number in.
And again. Hit for 8. Good. Then this one up here attacking Rav. Hit for 5. And hit for 10. Gareth? Gareth?
Yeah, I'll just mace the bird.
Okay, it is a hit.
Yep, that's it.
Pikmin.
I'm going to move there, and then I'm going to... has anyone been wounded on their team?
You saw one of the birds get struck.
I'll shoot him.
Sure, shoot who? Bird?
Whoever was just last, whoever Gareth just hit for 13 damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Finn?
Finn will disengage and move here. Then attack this guy, the one with the oath. With my bow. And just pew. Pew. Yeah, I read about the bow, and it gives me advantage too.
Yeah, it's really good. Alright, that guy is super dead.
And that's it.
Rob.
Guys, I don't think we can win this fight. I'm gonna use my Mantle of Inspiration on myself in Yama and Tide.
Okay.
Over here.
And then that's disengage. Oh, right. Mantle of Inspiration movement.
Yeah, that's my movement and reaction.
Right.
And
I got it.
then can I reach here? I want to do Fairy Fire.
Reach where? I missed the ping.
Here, in this mass here.
Yeah, no reason you couldn't.
Like there.
Okay, so DC 10 Dex. Is that right? DC 10? Your spell save isn't
Not
higher
for-
than that?
That's supposed to be 14.
Okay. So 14 save. So I'll do my guys first. The 2 vultures. 1 pass. What color?
Green.
Okay. And then we have both hippogriffs. Both fail. And then the Feathergale Knight is out. There's a second knight in there. Okay. He passes. And now Yama, Tide, and Gareth. Okay. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
The Feathergale Knight will take its turn. There's one right here. On his turn, he is going to use Okay. He is just going to take out his weapon and try to stab the Tide. 2 times. Oh, with advantage. 19. So that's a hit for 6.
Yeah.
And then again. Another hit for 7.
Fish down.
Okay. And then Tide, make a death save. What?
Nice.
Fish is
Wow.
All
Solid.
according to plan. Is that the start of turn or end of my turn?
Start your turn.
I will make an attack against the wounded Feathergale Knight.
That one is dead. The other... Oh, I see.
Oh,
No, you can hit him. You can hit him. That is a miss.
I'm not. I will action surge.
Okay.
I hit the other one.
Is not a miss. That will hit. Okay.
and then I'll second wind.
Alrighty. Yama.
I'm gonna throw a dart at the vulture.
Throw a dart at the vulture. That is a hit. That kills a vulture.
Then I'll punch the guy right next to me.
Okay, and another hit. Oh wait, I almost put it on the hippogriff on accident. Okay, finished?
Yes.
Hippogriff. This one down here is going to attack Gareth with advantage because you're glowy.
Ooh.
Take 6. And then take 11. The other one will first use its beak to attack the tide. Take 7. Oh no, that's a
not
miss.
hit.
My fault. How about that one?
That one does, believe it or not.
Alrighty. So take your 8 and roll for frenzy. Okay. Next, the Howling Hatred. Being within the darkness, they are going to... This one's first going to try to move. Pikmin, if you'd like to make an opportunity attack. It's a miss.
Rats.
So he... was 30. That means that would also be 30. He's just going to go here and try to stab Yama. Stab. Did it hit?
Yep.
Okay, take your 5. And the other guy is going to move past without any problem because he already used your reaction. And he's going to try to stab you as well. Oh, no, I clicked the wrong button. That's ranged. 15?
That's enough.
Okay. Alright. And then Giant Vulture. Giant Vulture sees prey running away. And flight speed of 60. Let's go up into the air. Not there. One step over. What's up, dog?
Ouch.
Not with advantage. Beak? Oh. Talons. Oh. Alright. And then Gareth, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm wondering whether to. I'll. I'll go guiding bolt on one of the hippogriffs.
Guiding bolt on one of... Is it the one next to you or
is
the
that-
one far from you?
Do I have to roll advantage for it or no?
I mean... Don't you want to roll advantage?
No, but does it count? Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know. I'll just roll another time.
Okay. 12 is a hit.
Never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
I'll hit the one below me.
And you wouldn't have had advantage either. Alright. Are you finished? Don't forget to add the spell slot back to your sheet. Do you not have the advantage toggle on your sheet? It should be the default.
Yeah, I forgot to
Okay.
switch it on.
All right. Pikmin.
I'm going to move there, and then I'm going to shoot the hippogriff that just took a hit.
Okay, another dead bird. Finished?
Yes.
Finn.
Finn will pick up his dagger and attack the burb. Pew. And that's my turn.
Sneak attack?
Yeah, I can sneak attack if no one's around.
Oh, that's right.
me.
You're a swashbuckler.
Yeah.
I always forget. All right. Go ahead and that.
So now, how Folkvar's managed to break free of his restraints? He's going to jump up on the table. What can we see out the window?
You can see what you see.
Okay, what's the distance? He's going to toll the dead on this giant weird bird thing that he can see.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Damn.
Finished?
Yeah, there's all they can do.
Rough.
I'll move here, and then I'm going to use my very, very dear scroll.
Keep in mind, when you're in the darkness, you can't see either.
I have to see them.
For Mass Cure Wounds, a point of your choice within range.
So on me.
Okay? Choose up to 6 features in a 30-foot radius. How are you going to choose people you can't see?
Oh, balls.
That's what I was saying to you.
Could I see everyone now but Pikmin?
And Yama. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it like this then.
So, basically everybody not Pikmin and Yama. You heal for 12. Also, what's the cast time on Mass Cure Wounds?
Action.
Is it 1 action? Okay. It's 5th level spell though. You have to make a roll to see if you're able to cast it.
Which roll?
I have to look it up. It's not like we use spell scrolls all the time, you know?
I think it's Arcana.
It's yeah, but the DC is set by no, it's a check versus your spellcasting ability. So it'll be for you a charisma check. It is DC equal to 10 plus the spell level.
I think I did it.
Does that technically overheal?
A nat 20 will do it, yeah. Saving throw DC. That's a little confusing. Either way, it works. Everybody heals, but at one point it says you make an ability check using your spellcaster to determine whether you cast it successfully. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. But then there's also a chart that says if it's a 5th level spell, the save DC is 17.
I think that's for the save DC of if it's like an offensive spell.
Oh, you're right. That's exactly
Yeah.
what that is. Okay, cool. So you cast, whoosh, healing for everybody, except for people in the
Yay.
darkness.
Curse you, darkness.
All right.
That's it.
the Feathergale Knight, the one guy here, attack the tide again. Because I think you're the only one he can see.
I am.
Alright, and he has advantage. So, a boop with the longsword. 14. And then he is going to move right over here. No Yama. Bad Yama.
What?
You're in the darkness.
I didn't say anything.
I was just preempting you. And he's going to attack Gareth. Miss. And then he's going to take a gamble and move over here.
I will react.
Are you sure?
Yes. He hit me. Doesn't matter.
Hey,
anyway.
it's a miss. Alright, alright. Oh, it's the tide's turn! And you're berserked, aren't you?
Odds I attack Gareth.
Oh,
Onto the hippogriff.
that is a hit. Finished?
Yeah.
Yama.
Punch the hippogriff.
With advantage.
Martial art.
Okay, both hit, and that is a dead hippogriff.
That is all.
Okay. The hippogriffs are dead. Let's get them out of the turn tracker. The initiates are not dead. They are going to exit the darkness, shortest path possible, puts them there and there. And this guy's just going to go right here. What's up, dog? And then this guy, he's going to travel... yes. Travel there. He's debating if he would go for you guys or if he would go for Yama. First, this guy attacking Rav. Stab. He doesn't have advantage. It's an 11. Is that a still hit against you?
Yep, that's my AC.
Okay, alright. You take 5. Second guy attacking Gareth. With advantage this time. Gareth
4.
hit for 4. Bird. Bird. He's gonna try and grapple you, Finn.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
He is a mouse.
You are a mouse.
You do look delicious.
Wow. It's nature at its finest.
That's right. So, here's my vulture. 14. You get to make a contested strength roll. Oh, I rolled dexterity. Why? I clicked the wrong button. Alright.
Strength roll?
Yeah. I even said strength.
Okay.
I made a mistake. You clicked the wrong button on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? 16.
Sorry.
16? Alright. So it swoops in and it tries to grab you, and you avoid its grasp. But it's looking at you hungrily.
Oh no.
Gareth?
That's a not advantage, but doesn't matter either way. I'm hitting the guy to my left.
Okay, he's just dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Pikmin?
going to move there and shoot the guy in combat with Rav.
Rob, what's the con save?
Because it doesn't go automatically and I get hit.
Oh, you're right. Okay. That is a dead cultist. Finished?
Yeah.
Finn.
Finn, dagger to the bird. Oh no.
Your attack misses and the bird leaps down and tries to snap at your hand. You're afraid to get close to it again, and you'll have disadvantage on your next attack.
Oh no. And then disengage with my bonus action and run. And that's
Folkfire.
To the door!
Alright.
And then I'll dash out. Thank you. And then I'll dash to there. But hey guys, look, I'm out! Whee!
wee.
Rav?
I hear things, but I can't see anything. I'm just gonna close my eyes and dodge.
Tide.
So, Gareth will be 1-2, Yama will be 3-4, and the cultist will be 5-6.
Balls.
Ooh.
I did not think about that when I moved that cultist. Doesn't matter. He dead now. Let me move all these corpses out of the way. Alright.
That'll be my turn.
Yama?
Well,
Do you want to have a go at him again?
I'll throw the dart.
Tide, would you like to use a reaction?
Oh, wait a minute.
I have reaction, yeah. I'm gonna hook him. I'm gonna hook his ankle with the axe blade and yank him over.
Like Darius. Get over here.
Yep.
Yama. So you go to step away, and you feel him cut into you from behind. Are you still
Okay,
gonna
then.
move your action, or move where you intended?
I'm just gonna throw the dart at it. Tide. Dang it.
Nothing else?
No.
Okay. I think. Yeah, they're all dead. Giant vulture.
Oh no.
It's gonna follow Finn around, and again, this time it's swooping down at you with its claws open. It's gonna try and grab you and pick you up.
Ah. Ah.
Hey, we got him, boys. So, how far can this thing move? Why can't I remember? 60. So after it grabs you, it's gonna fly. It's going to fly 5, 10, and then it goes up 20. I'm gonna take one of you with me. So just for a crystal clear picture, from the bridge and the land here, he's 20 feet up in the air. But he is also over the chasm that is at the base of the tower. I'm not trying to kill anybody, I promise.
I would have already been dead.
Alright, who's up next? Gareth.
Yeah.
I thought about shooting the vulture, but then
That's not a good idea.
That's not a good idea. It's funny, you guys took a rest, man. He could have, like, switched around and got Featherfall. Oh, no, long rest. No, short.
No.
Can I give Tide a bump to the head?
Yeah.
Non-lethal damage?
Yeah,
Is that?
of course.
Nope.
That's a miss.
You can try.
Yeah, and that's it.
Alright, Pikmin again.
His PC crashed. He says he's going to smother me in darkness and then shoot the vulture if it's still alive.
Smother.
Oh no!
Well, did he get to the part where?
Nah.
Where did he...
It's in Discord.
It was in what?
Oh. You still want to follow through with that plan?
He's
Smother...
out.
He's not here.
No, he's in Twitch. He just said that on the channel.
Oh. I think we could give him a second.
Yeah, we'll wait for him to come back. Yeah.
I don't want to die.
Someone's got to die in this encounter, boys. It's got to be one of you.
You weren't so nice. You already had one body.
What do you mean?
What?
Finn is grappled in the air, correct. And the vulture has carried him 20 feet up and over the chasm. Which is why the whole party's like, he doesn't really want to shoot the vulture, right? Hold action, Eldritch Blast, shoot the vulture if it's clear. Okay. Alright, and cover Tide in Darkness. Alright, Finn, you're grappled, but you can still do things.
Yep. Can I try to break the grapple?
Of course you could do that.
Okay. So
Why?
why I won't break the grapple and jump out to my death. I'll just try to not be holding out, so like be grappled by the guy, but it's still holding on the bird.
So instead of him holding you in its hand, you want to break free from the grapple and hold on to his hand?
Yes, so I don't fall. I don't want to be like grappled by him, but I don't want to fall either. So can I do that?
That's some Disney stuff.
Because see, if I am not grappled by him, I can jump out of him and try to land on somewhere.
Okay, alright. You certainly can do that, and an ever benevolent witch god has blessed you with a nat 20, so you don't even have to roll. So you manage to wiggle your way free, and you kind of climb up on the vulture's arm, right? And you're like sitting on top of the claw, and you're just holding on for dear life.
Someone save me! And I think that's my turn, right? I can't do.
Yeah, that will be your action.
Okay.
Folkvar.
So Hopper saw Finn get taken off, didn't he?
Yeah, and this is
So
where
what
Folkvar just goes, I'm going to kill the bird. Negating the last 20 minutes of conversation.
So Fogvar is going to have his crossbow out, swinging it in the air, coming out of the doors, saying, "No, thanks for saving me, but I told you these angels were going to be the problem," and he's going to just shoot it into the air.
Just pow! Just fire it into the sky.
Yeah.
Folkvar, literally, the only thing you can see when you walk out here is Finn being carried by the vulture and a big sphere of darkness.
Yep, well, I just shot it into the sky.
All right, Rob?
I am going to drop the fairy fire.
Okay.
Welcome back, Crescent.
Yeah, booting 20 now.
And can I like see which way is the shortest out of this sphere of darkness?
No, you can't see anything, but it's...
Okay, I'll move forward. I'm out, yay! And I can't see the vulture.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's 20 feet up. He's above. Like, you look up and over the sphere of darkness, you can see him flying there in the air.
Dear stinky vulture!
You just vicious mockery the vulture?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And that kills the vulture. Kappa.
Yeah.
So
Is it?
let me ask you a question. Hypothetically, what if the vulture was at less health than 1d4? And hypothetically, that vicious mockery were to kill that vulture.
Then hypothetically, Mouse would go kerplap.
I mean,
I didn't see him pick up Finn though, so I don't know.
oh, that is right. That is right.
There's about to be a mouse-shaped puddle at the bottom of the scourge.
No, there isn't. It doesn't kill the vulture. I was just hypothetically. I was just thinking. All right,
Sure.
Tide. It is your turn.
So I can't see anyone.
No, you cannot.
So knowing the direction Pikmin walked from, I'm just gonna slowly walk out of the darkness. Just sort of slow walking, dragging the axe behind me.
Hey, Tide.
As I step out, I'm so, oh hi Rav, and lift it up and just go for a slice across his chest.
Yep. Rob, does that okay?
That is all.
Yama.
Now see this.
Now,
is very...
now you didn't see anything, but you heard a dragging noise followed by "Oh hi, Rob," and then a squish, a splat, and a body hitting the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna go follow that sound and walk out over here. Oh. Well, may as well do it again.
Nope, miss.
Do-
You just punch him in the shoulder, and it seems to make him in bad.
Flurry of blows. I need
All right, you finally you knock him out.
needs to stop. That is it.
Okay. Okay. Yama is done. Vulture. So at this point, okay. You guys look at, and I showed you this before. I want to show it to you again. I don't know. Yes, it is on the picture. Sweet. Okay. So pop up ink, right? This picture of Feathergale Spire. Now, if you look at it, you can remember I talked about those stables that were underneath the tower in the initial description, and the bird takes Rav and it flies down and into one of those holes underneath the drawbridge, right? Finn. That's what I said. I totally said Finn. What? Or I mean, unless you want to go too, it could be a party. So that's what the vulture does. He just kind of flies around and down, and then he swoops into one of those massive holes at the bottom of the tower. You could just see Finn's panicked expression as he's holding on to his leg.
Can I use my held action as he clears the structure?
Clears the structure?
Like as he's about to like go in and get out of my vision since he's inside.
Well, if you can still see him, he's not inside.
Fair
Right?
enough.
Yeah. Okay.
The momentum will carry Finn into like a roll.
Let's not gamble.
You could jump in.
Yeah, that's a pretty big gamble.
Or maybe the vulture will start falling, Finn will hit the side of the tower and then fall into the gorge.
So many ways to die. Stop.
So, here's what's gonna happen now. Okay? I need to calculate the bajillion XP that you guys have earned for today. Finn, I have placed your token elsewhere inside the stable, so you should be able to see it.
Okay.
Let me remove a couple things, because you guys... There. Okay. And I think this is where we're going to have to end today. You guys have retaken the base floor of the Citadel, but Rav has been captured. Rav, damn it! Finn has been captured by a very hungry-looking vulture, and time is of the essence. And 2 of our party members are knocked out. Oh, this is not looking good at all.
Nope.
Alright, well, maybe let's not wrap it up just quite yet. You guys who are outside, right? Finn is gone, Rav is unconscious, Tide is unconscious. What are we gonna do?
How far away did the bird fly?
I mean,
Theoretically, he's right under here.
yeah, it's
on
like
the edge.
it's like 50 feet and then another 60 feet down.
That sounds like...
You guys stay here and get everyone patched up. I'm gonna go scout.
I could try to fly that far. Should I start trying to fly down there, guys?
You can if you want to.
I'm going to.
I mean, you're all pretty banged up. I would get you guys healed. Like, I still have a little bit of time in this darkness, so I can get in and get out if I have to.
I could give everyone a heal, but yeah, I only have the 10-minute thing.
We don't have that much
But it
time.
can heal everyone, so.
Don't know if we have 10.
Well, it would bring back 2 people in the fight. Or maybe you guys go ahead.
I spared
somehow,
one
and
of them.
We'll just catch up.
One of them has spared the dying on them, so why don't you give it to the other?
Well, it's everybody.
I was
If he
I was
heals,
thinking
it's
more of,
everybody.
like, yeah, everybody can actually fight rather than just stabilize.
I
but
mean,
it
but
would
well,
take
they're
10
gonna
minutes.
eat him
But if it
between
takes
now
10
and then.
minutes, they're gonna bleed out. So if you spare the dying and then cast it, isn't that
Oh
safe?
yeah. Sorry. That's what I meant. I mean, spare the dying now, but do I heal them or just leave him here and let's just rush in?
Heal them. Heal them. I mean,
I think
Okay.
you all stay behind.
whatever
if-
will rush in, because I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm going in. You heal them. Take your time. I'm going in.
Everybody
Alright.
roll initiative then. We're gonna start a new tracker. Oh dear. Something terrible has happened.
Me too.
Yes.
Hi, my initiative rolls to the table.
Okay. So, just to again be clear, because I'm a little hazy on the details, Gareth and Yama are staying behind. They are going to spend the next 10 minutes. Actually, using the next 10 minutes for Prayer of Healing, right? So they shouldn't even be in the tracker, because they definitely won't matter. But the other two of you, you're going down. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Literally or figuratively?
Maybe both. So let's get you out of the tracker. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, there. We're good. We good. All right. So Folkvar, you begin to advance through the fortress, and having been captive here and made your escape, you are familiar with the layout a little bit, and you see the spiral staircase directly in front of you that can go up or down.
I'm going down.
Of course you are. 5, 10, 15, 20. You can get halfway down the staircase and finish the other half on your next turn.
Fine with me.
Okay. And then next will be Pikmin.
I'm going to sheath the dagger and follow him down.
All right. Same as with him. You get about halfway down. Finn. So you're down here with the bird, and it's just kind of standing there. It's got its wings out, and it's like, and it's snapping at you.
I'll take my dagger and try to boop him.
Okay. You do, and it dies.
Whew. Okay, I'll take my time. It's okay, I'll try to hide with my bonus action.
You're gonna hide.
Yeah, enemy territory.
Okay. All right. So you were hiding. Do
Yes.
okay, you already did. You good, I think. Okay. So, outside the door, you hear a voice, right? And you hear a man saying common, "What's all that noise from Stable 3?" And then you see someone opens the door. He doesn't notice you immediately, but he does notice the giant dead bird, and he's going, "What? There's somebody in here!" And he starts looking around the room. You want to roll stealth again, and it's going to be contested check. His investigation versus your stealth to see if he can see you hiding in the bale of hay, or what.
Okay.
Since you jumped in the hay bale, since that's the only thing that I can think of.
Okie doke.
Feathergale Knight, where's the damn sheet? Doesn't have investigation, so it's just going to be an intelligence, and he does not notice you. He looks around. He's got his weapon out, but he's standing on the guard. He's not leaving the room. He's just kind of like, something's going on. He knows there's something going on, but he can't find you, so he's just on guard. As he's standing there, however, through the open door, you can see another giant vulture just kind of, poking its head in, and it's looking around in the room behind him. And you can see it, like, ticking its beak up towards the air, and it's... You can almost see that it's, like, trying to sniff you out.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, we get to do this again, right? And this time, the vulture does have keen sight and smell. So it's going to try and locate you with advantage. Still contested by your stealth. I'm going to be nice. Still contested by your stealth.
Okay.
Alright, this time it'll be perception. And with a loud squawk, right? The vulture barges into the room. And starts pecking into the hay bale there.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Beak. Oh. That was with advantage. And then it starts slashing at the hay to try and clear it away and fish you out.
Hey, that's a hit.
Alright, take your 10. So Folkvar, standing halfway down the stairs, you can hear all this ruckus. Someone shouting, a loud big bird squawking, right? And you're going to run down the stairs, which will put you here. And that's, we'll say, 20 feet of movement.
So I'm gonna go. What's that?
You know what I just thought of?
There.
Oh, okay.
That's 10 foot, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, so I can see into the room, and I'm gonna channel divinity on the knight.
So the next attack against him, he's vulnerable to, right?
Yep. And then I heard everything, so I'm just gonna go squawk and try and force everything to turn around.
He does. He turns and looks at you and says, "What are you doing here?"
Squawk!
So what? So he takes double damage to whatever hits him next.
Any attack that hits him next, he is vulnerable to. So I'm going to move you same way I did him. It's 20 feet to get down here, and then that is what you see.
Round the corner.
I don't think I see anything. Oh, that's what I thought. That guy was like dead or something. Okay,
No, he's
so I can see him right there.
marked
He's got
dead.
the skull and bone. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make his brain bleed. Open up his mind a little bit.
All right, roll your attack. DC 14 Wisdom save for 21 total damage. Oof.
Well, and then is it doubled then for vulnerability?
He failed the save, so he's just gonna, he grabs his head, and he starts, like you can tell he's in an intense pain, and as he does, he falls over dead, and after he is dead, you can hear a voice coming out of his mouth. He says, "The king will never respect you."
And then, just like in Screamers, his head explodes.
No, it's a psychic attack. I mean, it was like force damage, maybe. Alright, Finn.
Finn will attack with his dagger again. Oh no.
Yeah, that is a miss. Oh, no, it's not. Attacking the vulture?
Yes.
Yeah, you stab him good.
Okay, then sneak attack. And then disengage with my bonus action. And I'll move here. And that's it.
Okay. The knight is dead. Why is he still in the tracker? Alright, the vulture is going to run out, squawk at it as his meal is fleeing, and continue to attack Finn. It misses twice. Squawk!
Squawk!
Folkvar.
Squawk!
Folkvar, you have a nat 20 still hanging. So go ahead and roll double damage.
So that's just an extra 1d6.
Yeah, just an extra 1d6 because you already rolled one. And that will kill the giant vulture. The bird.
Squawk! So, are you okay, Finn?
Whew, gladly I am.
These angels are fucking ugly.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. So, this is where we will wrap it up for the night. You guys go back upstairs. You rejoin the group. That entire combat took less than half a minute. So you're able to join the party and hang out just in time for Gareth to finish his prayer of healing. Isn't that great?
Yeah,
Where did
it
Gareth's
is.
token go?
Is it under Finn?
Found it. Alright, so everybody heal 16. And you know that you still like it you won't be able to take a rest, but at least everybody's not dying anymore.
Question mark?
And now, yeah, question mark. And now we're gonna wrap it up for today. So let me try and figure out all the experience for today. So first, so we have 400 there. Get rid of that because that's all the hippogriffs. Goodbye. There's only one hurricane. So there. Feathergale Knights. There was 3 and then 2. And then 1 there at the bottom. So total of 6. Oh, what? Wow. Okay.
What?
That can't be right.
That's a lot of XP.
No, it says
We
0.
all hit level 15.
It says 0 XP.
What?
Yeah, the Feathergale Knights. It says they are worth 0 XP.
No, that can't be right.
That can't be
Right.
right.
Yeah, they should be CR1. But it's showing them as a CR0. So let me, for one, fix that in my sheet.
Is that a thing?
CR0? Yeah. Anything that is so... But
It's a
okay,
kitten.
CR0 is like non-magical,
Normal rat.
non-aggressive creatures. Like, you're walking through town and you kill... I don't know. This is gonna sound horrible, but I mean, like...
Butterfly.
Yeah, like you kill an insect, a cat. You know, it's like... It's so... It doesn't take any effort, so it's so... I don't know. Anyway, Feathergale Knights. There was 6 total, right? Yes.
Yes.
3 and then 2 and then 1 at the bottom. So there's that. There were 4 giant vultures. Nope, there were 5. Because there was another one at the bottom. Howling Hatred Initiates, there were 2. There were a lot in there. I wish I had counted 2, 2, 3. I know there was a group of 3 that came up. 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's just call it an even 10. How about that? Yeah. And that's it. That's it. Okay. So let me how many of you are there? 7? 3, 6, 7. Okay, it is 793 experience each. Each. Alright, so I would assume almost everybody should be everybody. Because, no, some of you are already level 3, and then the next level's at 27. Alright, anyway. So you guys can go ahead and figure that out. I'm going to do this. And thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, hit that follow button. If you haven't already, join us in our Discord. We talk about D&D all through the week. We organize games that anybody is welcome to join. And if you want to get in on the action, like I said, join us down in there. Also, make sure you check out our schedule. We play multiple games all throughout the week. Our next one will be tomorrow. Inquisitor Shadowtide, who is McPherson in our Saturday game, will be DMing a game of Adventure League. It's going to be a lot of fun. And after that, Tuesday, we will be playing the Lost Mines of Phandelver. Definitely check that out. Again, thank you for being here, and I'll see you later.